Happy first day of school, and welcome to the 2020-2021 school year. My name is Mr. Hofer, and I have the honor of serving as the Southwest principal. Many of you I haven't seen since March 16th, our last day of in-person learning last year. Some of you I'm meeting for the first time. Many things have changed since we were last in the building on March 16th. There are many requirements that we must follow so that you can safely come to school. Here are a few of the requirements that we must follow. Face masks must be worn inside or on buses at all times. You are allowed to take off the face mask when you are sitting down to eat lunch or breakfast. We can't have more than 50 people in an area. That's why recess and lunches will look a bit different. We will social distance whenever possible. You will notice markings on the floor around the building to help you social distance. You will have your temperature taken by one of these thermometers before you enter the building. This will help ensure everyone coming into the building is temperature free. Our goal is to keep you safe and help you learn as much as possible, but we need your help in following these requirements. There has been a lot of time and effort preparing for your return to our amazing building. You are so fortunate to have amazing teachers and staff who love and care for you. Now let's meet some of our amazing staff. In kindergarten, we have Mrs. Arnold, Mrs. Freirear, Mrs. Schneider. In first grade, we have Mrs. Cruikshank, Mrs. Gladfelter, and Mrs. Worth. And in second grade, we have Mrs. Aid, Ms. Everett, and Mr. Helling. For third grade, we have Mrs. Craig, Mrs. King, and Mrs. Witherspoon, also known as Miss Mathies, who got married over the summer. Congratulations. In fourth grade, we have Mrs. Minert, Mrs. Humphreys, and our new fourth grade teacher, Ms. Delaria. And for fifth grade, we have Mrs. Allen and Mrs. Gentry. Our reading teacher is Mrs. McGee. And our special education teachers are Mrs. Moe and Mrs. Fitzpatrick. In art, we have Mrs. Schlenz. In music, we have Mr. Eckwall. In PE, we have Mr. Skopek. We have a new social worker this year, Mrs. Wolf. Our speech pathologist is Miss Wageneck. We have some awesome instructional aides. We have Mrs. Merritt, Mrs. Lowe, Mrs. Hartman. We have Mrs. Simonek, who's new to us this year, and Mrs. Stanfield. Our library team consists of Mrs. Schnell, Mrs. Sez, and our office staff, we have Mrs. Melcher, who normally you won't see on roller skates, and Mrs. Dietrich, our school nurse. Our custodians are Mrs. Yenner and Mrs. King. And we have some new students to Southwest this year. First of all, I'd like to recognize all the new kindergartners we have in the building. We are excited to welcome you to the Southwest family. In first grade, some new students we have would be Ryan Craig Miles, Molly Miller, Emma Emo, Marcus Howard, Ivory Hull, Robert Myers Couchman. In second grade, Yelena Valdez, who actually was with us back in March, but it was only here one day before we had to go into remote learning. New third graders, we have Addie Murphy, Macy Rotz, Michael Sickling, Jolynn Vandevord, Ryland Williamson. Fourth graders, we have Nathaniel Duet, Martez Sefton, And fifth graders, we have Bryn Coates and Grace Bicey. So we'd like to, on behalf of all the Southwest staff, we'd like to welcome you to the Southwest family. So again, welcome to the 2020-2021 school year. I'm going to leave you with a challenge today. There are many things in life that you can't control, but there are two things you can control. Those two things are your attitude and your effort. I challenge you to bring your best attitude and effort each day, and I have no doubt it will be a successful school year. Have a great school year and a great first day.